Welcome to the kitchen at the Blue OK. Today we're making raw spicy peanut sauce. For this recipe I'm using some jungle peanuts, which are a very raw peanut, a truly raw peanut. It's hard to find truly raw cashews and truly raw peanuts. You might not be as picky about your cashews or your peanuts, whether they're completely raw or not. Some people have peanut allergies and these tend to be a little easier for some people. But you can also get raw peanuts at the grocery store, raw organic peanuts. Some people, or quite a few people, have a peanut allergy, in which case you could replace in this recipe the peanuts with a combination of half almond butter and half tahini, equaling about a half cup. So those are my recommendations for your peanut sauce. And every other ingredient is fairly straightforward. We're going to use the juice of 1 lime, a couple dates, a little bit of scallion, some ginger, some red bell pepper, a little bit of maple or agave, a little bit of nama shoyu or raw soy sauce or raw tamari, some balsamic vinegar, some red chili flakes is what I'm using today. You could also use a whole fresh chili if you had one around, and a little bit of sea salt. So right into the blender go your peanuts, and I'm going to just actually put everything in the blender and blend it together, and you'll see how it comes out. This is one of my favorite sauce recipes because I started out making this recipe for spring rolls, but I ended up putting it on everything. It's the kind of recipe that once you make it and find the way that you like it, either a little on the spicy side or a little more on the sweet side or the tangy side, you end up just turning it into a salad dressing, eating it with carrot sticks, whatever you can find to dip into it. It's that good. So in go the dates with the lime and the scallion, the ginger. I'm using about a wedge of bell pepper here. You wouldn't need to use the red bell pepper if you didn't care for the flavor that it adds, but I like it myself. A little bit of the nama shoyu, and the red bell pepper just gives it kind of that peanut butter color and a little bit of that texture as well. And some people like their peanut sauce a little more on the chunky side, and other people like it very smooth. If you wanted it more on the chunky side, you could actually chop some peanuts into pieces and mix it in, or just leave it a little bit chunkier in the blender. But I like mine smooth, so we're going to blend it on high today. I also have water on hand that I'm going to add gradually just to get the texture the way I like it. Maybe I'll start with a little in the blender just so that it starts to blend with some ease, and then you just kind of add water to your desired consistency. If you want a sauce that you could pour like a dressing, you would add quite a bit more water, and if you want it thicker, more like a dipping sauce, less water. So here we go, blending. There we go. That looks right to me. And the most important part of making this peanut sauce is that you taste it, because that's how you're going to know if it's spicy enough for you, if it's sweet enough, if the flavors are balanced. So that's what I'm going to do. It's very nice. I prefer mine slightly spicier, so I would add a little bit more red chili flake to this. This one's being served in the cafe, and most people like it a little less spicy, so I'm going to go with it. This goes right into a serving bowl, and this would be a large serving bowl. If you're just going to serve a portion, you might use a smaller bowl than this. But it's a beautiful peanut sauce that you can feel good about eating and serving. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and please leave your questions or comments here on the website if you have any. And remember, the Eating Gorilla always comes in peace.